Okay. Sergeant Lee Knouse, L-E-E, Knouse is K-N-O-U-S-E. I am here on behalf of the Public Information Office to provide some information about the SWAT call that is being worked behind me. Today at approximately 12:11 p.m., the Austin Police Department responded to a call at a residence at an apartment complex in the 1500 block of Faro Drive. The call text indicated there was a physical disturbance between a male and a female. At that time, officers arrived on scene and began to speak to the victim, who had some injuries that required medical attention or medical evaluation. Austin Travis County EMS responded and evaluated those injuries, and she was treated and released. The suspect was not on scene at that time. At about 5:47 p.m., a second 911 call was generated at that same residence, indicating a physical disturbance between a male and a female. At that time, when the Austin Police Department officers responded, they arrived on scene and were advised by witnesses and involved subjects that the male was inside the apartment, and there was reason to believe that subject was armed. Due to the fact that there was a concern over the officer's safety and the safety of the suspect due to the introduction of that weapon, the SWAT team was called to assist with that subject, with that barricaded subject. They responded to the scene at about 10:35 p.m. One subject, the suspect of that call, was taken into custody in connection with that apartment. A arrest warrant has been generated. It is a felony family violence strangulation assault, and there's no concern over a continued danger to the public as a result. There will likely still be a continued presence at this residence for some time, as the investigation is still ongoing. And once again, all of these statements are initial. The investigation could change things, but this is all the information we have, and it is as accurate as we can provide at this time. That's all I have right now. Are there some gaps I can fill in or any questions I can answer?
Are there any specifics in regards to demographics of like what the person looked like? As you said, there's a warrant.
Sure. Well, there was a warrant generated while through the course of the investigation. That subject has been taken into custody. I'm not going to release any of that information right now. You should be able to pull that affidavit at the courthouse or later, or request that information later.
What kind of injuries were sustained?
I don't have the specifics on that. The nature of the charge would indicate there was some impediment to the airway, and that's what would indicate that strangulation piece.
And what's the condition of the victim?
Treated and released. I don't have specific information as to the specific injuries besides what I've already told you.
Is there anything about the age of like the victim and suspect?
Oh, I'm not allowed to release that, or I wouldn't release that, so sorry.
I'm good.
I'm good.